I'm going to be showing you how to do Mermalair skip no LSG version. And this works on the Wii and Xbox 360 version as shown here. So first I'm going to do this fast, then I'm going to go into detail with it, and then finally I'm going to show you why this trick works. So guys, let's get started. First you want to jump onto this icicle, then the one behind it, and then this invisible wall which kind of sticks out. Then you want to jump here, onto this blue thing, and into this bigger icicle, and then onto the second ledge inside the icicle, and jump out and onto the ceiling of the final room in the game, I say in the level. Then you want to go towards this monitor, make sure your camera angle is like this, and jump here, then jump out and jump in. Then jump onto the utilities before reaching it into the final platform. Now let's go over that in more detail, because I know that looks scary, but in reality it just takes a lot of practice. So first you want to make it onto this icicle, and how I do it is I use this visual cue to actually jump onto the icicle like that. So what I want to do is, as soon as you start the level, go against this crate and jump onto this icicle. Then once you're on top here, you want to aim for the higher one. It's key that you aim for the right side, because if you're too far to the left, you're not going to make the jump onto the visible wall. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to jump from here, then jump onto this icicle, trying to go to the right side. If you go too much to the left, you can just walk a little bit to the right and you should be good. The hitbox is kind of lenient on this. Then from here, you actually want to hit this invisible wall, which is located right around here, just after this black thing. So you want to aim for around this area is where you're going to land for the invisible platform. Alright, so what I want to do here is make sure you're against the wall, but don't touch it. Jump, and spin. I just failed it there. Want to double jump and spin. And make sure you don't lose height. What I did before, I lost height, so I didn't make it. So make sure you don't lose height and land right here. Once you're here, you want to aim for that platform on your right, which is located right around here. Alright? Right around there. You can just barely see it by where the arrow right there, right? So to reach that, you want to jump from here and spin for safety to make it on top of this taller icicle right there. Then simply want to jump to this blue thing, very easy jump. And once you're here, we want to jump out and into that upside down icicle just above Spongebob. And how you do that is you jump out, jump in, just like that. Now the level will unload, so you want to make sure while the level is unloaded, you want to jump into the icicle. Now this icicle actually has two levels. Right now I'm on the bottom level, as you can see from the smoke. This is the smoke that you get from landing. Now the key is you want to make it onto the higher platform so you can reach the ceiling of the final room. And in order to do that, you want to double jump, and hopefully you'll reach the second platform, and you'll be able to tell that you reach the second platform because A, the camera will kind of freak out, but also B, you'll see the smoke. You can just barely see the smoke stack kind of from Spongebobb's feet when he lands, right? It takes like half a second to actually land, so make sure you don't jump out too early, right? So let's wait for this to kind of go back to normal. Once you reach this kind of platform, jump left onto the second higher platform and double jump onto the ceiling of the final room. This is actually the room where you would normally do a timer challenge with the colorful tiles. Once you're here, you want to aim for the left side of this monitor, run towards it, and make sure the camera is facing this way. So you want to do something like this. And don't worry, all of this is solid until you reach the edge. Once you do that, you want to jump here, and then once you are here, you want to once again jump out and jump in to the other side to actually go inside a bounce. Because right now there's like a visible wall kind of preventing me to go inside a bounce, right? So you want to jump from roughly here. You can jump further back, but you don't want to go too close to the ledge or the level unload. From here, jump out and jump in, and you can spin for safety. Once you're here, you want to aim for utility pipes. like this, right? Double jump, make sure you get it. Then once again, jump out, jump in. Jump out, and jump in. These platforms are very thin, so it'll go take quite a bit of practice to nail these jumps. But once you do it enough times, it gets more consistent. And once you're here, see that hand there? You want to jump just right at that to enter the final arena. So like this. Double jump and spin just in case if you want. And then you can just destroy all these robots and, you know, get the happiness object. And that is how you do Mermalair skip, no LSG version. I can do this one more time. Hopefully with no mistakes. So this, that. So pretty much here we're just getting high enough to reach this icicle. Once you reach this icicle, you can go inside of it and go up here. And of course you can unload the level by going against the wall. And once you up here, you unload the level again, but you can get onto the ceiling of this area. And during this trick, the door normally doesn't open because you're going so fast. But in my case, since I'm going kind of slow, just to show you guys, the door just does tend to open, as you can see here. Alright, so pretty much here we are taking advantage of the level unloading because for some reason the starting area has like very strict area parameters, so the room actually unloads itself pretty easy by just going a little bit out of bounds. And we take full advantage of that to actually get onto the ceiling here by unloading the wall and to get to the icicle. Once we're here, we're gonna do something similar. We're gonna unload the stage and reload it again. So we're gonna jump here and go to unload it here and then reload it again. Once you're here, it's just movement to the final platform. And there you go, you have successfully done Mermalair skip. Now this trick is probably one of the hardest out of bounds tricks in the game and requires a lot of practice. So if you do not want to do this trick, there's another trick you can do. By simply doing the similar strat as any percent. Jump here, jump to this icicle and jump onto the red frame. And you don't have to spin if you don't want to, but I choose to. Once you're here, make sure you jump right. You don't want to jump left or you activate the LSG trigger and skip this level and disqualify your run. So make sure you jump right to avoid that trigger and you'll be out of bounds. Once you're here, your goal is to not directly touch the wall, instead to go further and kind of go right. So you can kind of reach this checkpoint so you can spawn back to near the end of the level, right? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to double jump and spin and go further out. I noticed that they go that far right, and then you should reach this checkpoint here. And from here, you can do the colorful platforms, or the timer platforms, what we call these, up to the final area, final fight arena. And that is it. Thanks so much for watching. Hope it was informative. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you hate it, you know what to do. But if you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. And see you all in the next one. Take care.